He told himself, "I hate being an adult," and then proceeded to write a manifesto that made every therapist in the city clutch their coffee mugs in horror. Cue the brief, "Hey, it's mindsnap" line. Just a flicker, then we're back to the chaos. Okay, I need to pause here. What we've just heard isn't just another "I'm bored, I need a latte" rant. It's a full-blown, all-caps, existential scream that could make even the most stoic nihilist say, "Whoa, slow down, buddy." The author, who goes by Sunshine Girl 45 online, spilled a confession so raw, so unapologetically bleak, that it feels like someone just ripped a page from a diary and tossed it into the internet's endless sea of "I'm fine" memes. Picture it, a therapist's office, a comfy couch, soft lighting, and then the door bursts open, and in streaks our heroine, presumably in her underwear, yelling, "No thanks." The mental image is absurd enough to be comedic, yet it underscores a genuine fear many have: the stigma of mental health treatment. She equates therapy with a personal violation, something so invasive that the only defense she can imagine is a full-body sprint, clothing optional. It's a hyperbolic way of saying, "I don't want anyone looking at my problems." And there's truth there. Many people see therapy as a label, a sign that they've failed at handling life on their own. Sunshine Girl 45's over-the-top reaction is a dramatized mirror of that very real anxiety. The fake niceness parade. She continues, with a snark that could give a seasoned stand-up comic a run for their money. "I know most people are very self-involved and don't give a fuck, so you'll do it anyway to help. Let me get the fake niceness out of the way. OMG, thanks so much, you totally saved me by giving me advice I did not ask for. Can I give you a cookie?" There's a whole performance art piece hidden in that sentence. She's mocking the well-meaning but clueless "I'm here for you" crowd. The caps lock, the sarcasm, the random cookie offer. It's all a perfect representation of how people sometimes feel forced to smile at advice they never wanted. It's a little bit of a love letter to the internet's "you're not alone" culture, twisted into a sardonic complaint. The phrase "fake niceness" is especially poignant. In a world where everyone's trying to be supportive on social media, genuine empathy can sometimes feel like a scripted line. Sunshine Girl 45 is calling that out, saying, "If you're just going to give me a pep talk I didn't ask for, at least make it entertaining." The underlying truth, a cry for connection. If we strip away the sarcasm, the caps, the hyperbole, what remains is a stark, unfiltered plea. "I can't fake liking being alive." That line is the emotional core, the single thread that ties together the rant, the sarcasm, the disdain for therapy, and the mock thanks. It's an admission of profound fatigue. She's not just bored, she's exhausted by the performance of life. The phrase, "I can't fake," suggests she's tried, perhaps even succeeded at putting on a happy mask for a while. But now the mask is cracked, and she's exposing the raw, bruised face underneath. That's why this story resonates. It's not just about hating adulthood. It's about the crushing weight of pretending everything's fine when it isn't. It's about feeling like a character in a sitcom where everyone else seems to have their lives together, while you're stuck on the episode where the main character just can't figure out how to turn the TV off. The reaction montage. All right, I'm going to break down my own reactions as we walk through this narrative. Feel free to nod along, laugh, or just stare at the screen in stunned silence. Okay, I need to pause here, because that line about running out of the therapist's office naked, that's a mental image that could fuel a meme for weeks. Imagine the therapist's reaction. "Excuse me, ma'am, you can't." And she's already gone, leaving a half-filled coffee cup and a very confused psychologist. No, wait. When she claims she's smart enough not to drag anyone down, it's like she's saying, "I'm the only one who knows the truth, so I'll stay solitary to protect the rest of humanity." It's noble, it's tragic, and it's a little bit delusional, because isolation rarely solves existential dread. It often amplifies it. I literally could not believe this. The caps lock cookie request. It's so over the top that it flips from sarcasm to sheer absurdity. It's the digital equivalent of someone shouting, "Can I have a hug?" while simultaneously tossing a brick. The conflict between the request and the tone is what makes it simultaneously funny and heartbreaking. The bigger picture, why stories like this go viral. You might be wondering why a rambling, profanity-laden rant about hating adulthood garners millions of views. The answer lies in relatability wrapped in drama. 1. Authentic vulnerability. Even though the delivery is sarcastic, the underlying vulnerability is genuine. People crave authenticity, even when it's messy. 2. Internet culture. The caps lock, the meme-ready lines, the exaggerated threats. All of these fit perfectly into the shareable content ecosystem. Someone sees the naked therapist line, adds a reaction GIF, and boom, viral. 3. Catharsis. Watching someone else articulate the thoughts we keep locked inside can be cathartic. It's like hearing a friend scream your inner monologue in a public square. You feel seen, even if you never meet the person. 4. Community debate. Posts like this spark arguments about mental health stigma, adult responsibilities, and the fine line between just a phase and real crisis. The comment sections become battlegrounds, and the more polarized the discussion, the longer the video stays alive. A brief intermission. Let's talk about mental health without the lecture. I know, some of you are already rolling your eyes, expecting a lecture about seek therapy. Trust me, I'm not here to hand out a prescription. The point is to acknowledge that this kind of raw expression often masks a deeper need for support. If you've ever felt a fraction of what Sunshine Girl 45 describes, if you've ever stared at a spreadsheet, a grocery list, or an empty dating app and thought, why am I even doing this? Know that you're not alone.